Morning. It is a beautiful and sunny day here in Rhode Island. We are Beyond Eons Productions. I am your host, Nikki, and this is episode 9 of Wednesday Whispers. Thank you so much for listening in. I'm going to get the guys on the line, and we're going to get rolling. Hey, Sarah, how are you? All right, let's see what we got here. Hopefully, we can get them on very easily. Dante, where are you at? All right, invites have been sent. And we get the steering wheel.
Of course, I'm in here. Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good. I just came from the what some people call the doctor
Oh yeah?
specialist for my arm. They said I got a it's crazy, yo. My arm wasn't hurting at all till I go there. He's doing all these things, and then I go press my elbow, and I'm like, oh! I think you gonna fix that?
So what's the problem? You mentioned tendonitis the other day, but is it something
No,
more?
it was he said bone spur.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah,
Is Jakeem jumping on with us today?
he should.
Okay. All right. I just sent out an invite.
Yo,
So
you want to
bone
hear
spur,
something?
how does that happen?
I have. He was asking, did I used to lift heavy? Back in the day, I used to. Not anymore.
Okay. Okay. So speaking of which,
Yo,
we're we're putting you. I'm putting you on the stand right now, loud and clear, as to some dates.
dates for what?
Dates for you, and when we're going to get rocking with getting you in more shape, in even better shape.
Listen, you know where I'm at right now? That lets you
Are
know
you at the gym?
yes, yes. So again, told you, once I stop getting my little sip on, what I be, yo, right now I'm having no, I'm going back to work. So once I go back to work, I'll be chilling. I won't be doing that no more.
All right, all right. Well, you're having fun. That's the
Hey,
big thing about this endeavor is that you have your times of play and then you have your times of getting serious and getting down and going for your goals. So it's really hard to do both at the same time, but once you get there, then you can kind of level out. So you can have some days of fun and then go back to the grind and vice versa.
see, Nikki, hold up.
Hey, good morning.
My peoples that see me say I'm looking good. Matter of fact, when people that don't know me, they be, yo, you 46? You look good for your age. One, and a lot of people that know me that see me lose weight because they know I could get it in when I want to get it in.
Right, right. That's what we're
And I
gonna
can get it in when I want to
do.
get it in. I'm
Well,
getting it in right now. I'm having too much fun right now. These days, because I normally work on the weekend, so when I'm free, I'm like, yo, I'm having some fun.
yeah, let's party. I love it. Jakeem, how's your
Foodie.
morning going so far?
Uh, my morning. So last night I got in. As you can see, I'm as tired as I look. I left
I
work
can't even
early
see.
because I'm so tired. I got home and I told myself I didn't bring anything. I didn't bring anything in the house. I was like, I'm not carrying anything. And then I realized that I left everything, even my phone. My phone was in the car all night.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's how tired I was. And I left everything. I left my phone, my ID, my lunch bag, everything. I only brought myself into the house.
Good.
Yeah.
And you crashed right away? Were you able to get to sleep fast?
I ate something and then passed out on my recliner. I am still tired and recovering this morning. I had enough energy to go get coffee. And then after that, I'll have enough energy to go get what I need so I can get my hair cut and look like a
Okay.
human being again.
So do you work today?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so I assume work knows that you have multiple sclerosis. Is there anything Well, you say you walk a lot at your job. I don't know how demanding it is physically outside of that. But have you gotten into a position so far where you're not feeling good and have had to call off?
Um, no, but the the tiredness is it's concerning. It seems like I'm more tired now than I have been in the last couple months, actually. So I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I'm just trying to slowly take my time and pay attention to my body, and I'm not sure where it's going yet.
Uh-oh, we lost you.
So Nikki, well, he ain't there. Explain to people that what you were just talking about.
I'm right
What's
here.
oh, he said he lost you.
Yeah,
Who
you
said I
froze
lost?
for a minute.
Oh, I can't even
Hi,
see y'all.
Danny.
I just see a black screen above my head.
Well, this is what is this? Nikki,
What?
what are we doing?
What do you mean, what are we doing?
Whisper Wednesdays,
Yeah,
Wednesday
that's what
whispers.
we're doing.
Did
We're whispering about health and fitness right now, putting you two on the spot. So yes, Mr. Jakeem, Dante has said that August 1st, he's going to be ready to go. He's going to stop partying and he's going to be ready to get in the best shape of his life.
August
Now,
1st.
for you, mister, you owe me a questionnaire, specifically a food log, because I want to see what's going on and what you're taking in for nutrition to see if we can change some things for you to have more energy, to see if we can relate nutrition to your energy levels. You are doing a lot, we know that, and probably overextending yourself. But if there is a way to hone in on a few things with meal timing and what you're actually eating, and if you're eating enough, we can possibly give you a little energy boost to feel better.
Oh, yeah. I know I haven't been eating well lately since the move and everything.
Yeah.
And there's one more habit that I got to kick that, yeah, I'm working on it.
What's that?
Smoking.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I know, terrible.
I did not even know. Did not even know. I don't even smell it on you ever.
he
Well,
ain't
I
talk
don't
about
do it
weed?
as often.
He ain't
I
talk
don't.
about weed.
No, this is a cigar. I don't smoke weed.
Oh, he gone
CBD
again.
doesn't count as weed. Even weed has looked at me like that's not weed. I'm like, no. Uh, I have a cigar and I'm down to like two. So
Okay.
I used to go through a pack. I used to smoke American Spirits like they were going out of style. But that's my uh that's my other
That's
one.
your that's your vice. So, how long have you been smoking cigars, and what does it do for you?
Uh it's habit, like kind of like coffee, like the morning coffee. And like I usually have it like at breaks at work. It's a de-stressor sometimes, but mostly is out of habit because I
Okay.
can go a day or two without it, so it's just more of a habit thing.
Yeah. But does it force you to kind of stop though? Is it because you're doing it on a break? It's associated with a break, so meaning you're taking the time for yourself. You're not so the break is for yourself. Obviously smoking is bad for you, but is it associated with you just like stepping back and sitting down for a few minutes and just pushing everything
Yeah,
away?
yeah. Like I'm on my porch now, and I have my coffee, and I just listen to the quietness of my new neighborhood and reflect, and just kind of try to pull myself together and get ready for another
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, I actually think that will be vital for you to get rid of for your whole
Damn,
body, your whole system.
damn,
I'm a
P, you
huge
sounded
advocate of it.
depressed over there. You all right?
Mhm.
You all right? You sounded depressed over there.
I sound depressed.
You sounded all depressed. It's like, yo, where's the energy at?
He's
Like,
I told you I'm
tired.
tired.
He's beat
sounding
up.
like, sounding like droopy.
Boy, if you heard me last night, I sounded like Eeyore.
Oh,
Oh my!
woe
Yo,
is
yo,
me.
you sounded like like somebody took your dog or something. Like,
I do
yo,
that.
where's the energy?
This is
That's
You
what it
all
better
looks
right.
come
like.
start. You better start coming hanging with me.
I don't know. This is what it looks like when I get drained, man. I I, I don't hide it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, man, you want me to tell you what you sound like to me? How's your day?
You just
It's okay. Nobody likes me.
I told you. Yeah. Trust
Leave that
me.
man alone.
He has that sword on him.
So you're seeing the other side of Jakeem now.
Yo, listen. Yo,
Yeah.
listen. He better anchor
I
up
could
because like
do this on my
yo,
I was about to I was about to chime in and I was gonna be in my recliner wrapped up like
Yep.
morning.
Okay. We all have those moments. We all have those days. We all have those weeks. It's important to recognize them, what you're going through, how you're feeling, and sit with it. Just sit in those feelings and say, you know what, I'm
whoa,
gonna feel this way for a
whoa,
little
whoa,
bit.
whoa, 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 whoa. No, we ain't talking like that. Like, listen. First of all, when
No,
you got those
no, no. I think it's important because if you brush it
Nikki,
off, it'll
Nikki,
come back.
Nikki, 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 when you got feelings like that, the best thing you could do is go talk to somebody that can liven you up. I'm,
Oh,
I'm telling you,
I
man.
agree with
No,
that. I agree with that. But
I'm not.
I think, go
Well,
ahead.
no, because I'm saying okay.
Yeah,
It's like if you get down on yourself, and it's like sometimes it's hard to actually recover more when you're down. The lower you bring down your level. So, like again, like I go to the gym, or if something's bothering me, I call out of state real quick and really talk to someone, depending on what it is that I need.
yeah,
It's like you don't want to sit up there and get into a mind's the sunken place. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. You want to Cause there's no way in the world you could be in a sucker play. If I knew he was like that, I would have called him first. Like, wake up, King. I would have said something stupid just to get him laughing.
no, I think it's important to surround yourself with people who will do that for you. You know, you have different people in your lives that do different things, and yeah, that's where you fall in with Jakeem and getting him riled up and feeling better. But I still think it's important to be with it, be with how you're feeling, because you have to internalize it and say, well, why am I feeling this way? So for Jakeem, is it a mental thing? Is it just purely physical that's causing you to feel depressed on the mental end?
I think it's not the physical aspect of it because when I have the energy I can move. I still got pep in my step. It's just that the mental aspect of everything that is happening and how much that needs to get done and how much more is going to happen. It's like the reality there that hits me every now and then. It's like, damn, that's all. Is I have so much, and I'm starting to question. Like, I'm like, well, for years I've just been this way and just keep going and just do it. And then it's like everybody else outside of me, the outside looking in, they always say, like, how do you have the energy to do all this? So it was like, I don't know, I just do. But now I'm starting to ask myself, how do I have all the energy to do all this stuff? Like, I just been going, and I think it's all starting to slow down because it's all really settling in my mind. Like, this is happening. These things are actually happening. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm really stretching myself out, and I'm not in the position where I can really bring on outside of the two of you. It's like I know I need more hands, and it's like, but the first thing I think about by bringing on more hands is like, how am I going to compensate these people for their time? Like I hate the idea of asking for help and not being able to, return that compensation for their
Yeah.
time. So it's a lot.
Yeah, I think it comes down to how you present it. We're on a mission where we have a calling to do something that's greater. And if you speak from the heart with the passion that you have and say, look, this is where we're at. I can't compensate you, but you're going to be part of this team and part of this journey with us. And at some point, it will show dividends and we'll be able to grow from it and get the return on our time investments.
But hold
And
up, Nikki. Hold up, Nikki. You're right. And here's another thing too, though. Okay, like we was gonna talk about it, but we got something brewing and everything, and it's gonna be a networking event. I'm just gonna say that we're gonna do something real special. The thing about it is, King, you can't think like that, and I'm gonna tell you why. We just had a conversation with somebody who was talking about when she outsourced resources and the idea that, see, when you're thinking about compensating somebody and everything, the question is, are you compensating somebody that's already in a position of power that could actually elevate you? Because if a person can't get you out of the position that you're in, what are you compensating them for anyway? Like, for instance, I got a caterer on the staff, and and she's happy for what I'm bringing to the table of saying, listen, I'm going to promote your business. I'm going to let you cater what we got coming on, and I'm going to let you promote your business. So again, she's on deck because like I could easily,
no, go ahead.
I could easily have just like booked a restaurant already, but then it takes away the caterers, and I don't want to take them away because I was I'm always in negotiating and meeting with people. I was with somebody yesterday. So the thing about it is I'm trying to make it beneficial for everybody. So the thing about it is if you're bringing somebody on, that means they have something that they can do that can help you at the same time as you can help them. You know what it is, services for services. People ain't familiar with that out here, services for services. But that's the
Trading for
thing,
services,
right? Because like think about how many people that I introduced you to and you doing that right now.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? So you got to get out of the mindset because I like when we was talking to the last person we interviewed, how they said they did something with a person. I said, okay, so the person had this idea in 2008, 2022, you presented something that could have helped elevated their idea. They didn't take the advice, and it's 2024, and they still don't have the idea going on. So you see what I mean? Even when people get the compensation or whatever, they still don't know how to utilize it.
Right.
So I would just sit there and say, bring along people that you feel can help you get where you trying to go. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm working with people that I know can help me get where I'm trying to. You can't help me get where I'm trying to go. What's the conversation?
Right.
What are we talking about?
Move on.
Yeah.
Move on.
So,
but here's the thing: like we're all going to be subject to rejection, and this is. I also have a business coach, and he's like, the more no's you get, the more chances of a yes that you're going to get, and the better that you get at presenting yourself. And so you want rejection, and then you can say why. Like, why can't you help me? So we don't know the situation of the other person on the other end.
No,
but,
what do he want help in? Oh, that's the wrong. First question is, what do you want help in, King?
Probably the filming aspect, or is either the filming aspect or the editing. I would like to have someone, like when I said I wanted someone to take over as far as editing, like I was like, no one can do it like me, but that's right. I don't want somebody that can do it like me. I want somebody that can do it better than me. That's the thing.
okay.
It's not so much so letting go of the reins of editing. I now understand it's letting it go to somebody that's going to take what I've done and elevate it. Just like he was saying, I want to have someone that I can trust that will see the vision of what we're doing now and bring an insight or a level to it that I didn't see or maybe couldn't reach.
Mm-hmm.
And that would take some ease off of me as far as like all the shit. Like now I can focus on just the interviews and the sit downs and the conversations, and we can book more people because now I know I have another hand where I could just send it and I know it's going to get taken care of.
So one thing that so this past weekend we had the pleasure of having a conversation with Anastasia Williams, who is a former Democratic representative for Rhode Island. And one thing that I got out of that, not one of the things that I got out of that conversation, is ask for help. The help is there. It's just a matter of presenting yourself and presenting the information and what you need, and the resources will be there. And we have a state who has money that's hanging around, and they want to help small businesses, especially women, female, and minority-owned businesses. And it's there for the taking, and you just have to reach out to ask, which is what we're in the works of doing. And so hopefully that's also another component of it, depending on what you are asking for, the funds, to say that could also be part of it, is to hire someone to help edit or whatever it is, it's equipment or whatever will help you to move you forward so that you can, right now you're an octopus with, 6 to 8 different hands, and it's tiresome and you can't do it all. You can't be in all the places. But I think it's going to take a little bit of research and to find someone who you believe in has the style that you like or want to learn, and then try to bring them in. But yeah, it doesn't hurt to ask. I think that's the biggest thing there is if they say no, they say no. But at least you put it out there. You put something in their mind to say, maybe they'll think on it and maybe they'll come back around and say, you know what, I will help you. I like what you're doing. But to that end, let's segue into speaking with Anastasia. That show won't come out for some time, but I had the opportunity to sit down with Dante to be his co-host for a conversation with Anastasia, and let's talk about it. Jakeem, what was your take from the conversation?
It was the first, probably of many, that will segue into a new era of what we're doing, and the fact that even to Dante's surprise, like we hit that mark of where I'd like to, like, you see him making comments about me waving down and like, all right, we running out of time, and I just said, go, keep going, please keep going, don't stop. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that there were other things that needed to be done, like me getting ready for work or whatever. Well, actually, not getting ready for work because it was a weekend, but I had to get back to the family. But this conversation easily could have went into the 3-hour mark. There was so much information that was revealed and so much more information that needs to be heard from this woman that
Yes.
that is not being seen. And I am so glad that we were given the opportunity to let her be heard. This is what, like, this is the, like, almost the pinnacle of what we're doing. Like, this conversation is going to be amazing.
Yeah. I think it really speaks truth about what is actually going on here in Rhode Island and what the people here are dealing with and how much divide there is of the classes and what's available for the lower class. And it's scary. It's scary. With housing costs are insane here, taxes are insane here, jobs and income are super low, and and I know that's an issue that everyone's dealing with, but here it's even in the news. Like, this isn't just like, this is saying that Rhode Island is one of the most expensive places to live in with one of the lowest incomes. Like, that's scary. Like, what are we supposed to do? And to know that we have Anastasia to speak to, who else can we speak to? What resources can we provide for people in Rhode Island to get assistance? And I love that idea of having, even for us to build a website where people will have access to all the information they need. All of these websites are so, like, government websites are always so confusing. There's thousands of tabs. You don't know what's leading to what. You don't know who to ask for what. It's just very frustrating.
It's
And for us to, collect more data and information for people to say, look, if you need this for alcohol abuse, or if you need this for mental health, or if you need that for getting assistance for food or housing, like, here's where you go. And I think that we have something else there that's much greater, and I think even greater than maybe the initial purpose of, Jakeem, what you wanted to do. I think it's even far more reaching than that, which is awesome.
Yeah, and the same thing about those sites. They're set up to be discouraging, especially if you're not computer literate, or like the advancements with, like, even if you felt that you were computer literate, and then the programs change so frequently and so often, but the layout of these websites are made to be discouraging. It's like they send you here to make you get frustrated with the fact that you're not getting to this simple thing. Like you know it's simple. I need help with rent.
Right.
They send you to this page. It's like it says, "Hey, rent here." And then they send you to another link. It's like if you didn't do this, go back to this page. And if you didn't do that, go to this page. And it's like
Yep.
I was on a conversation yesterday because my employer enrolled me in a healthcare that I didn't want, and I had 30 days from my hire date to opt out of it. But when it came down to me opting out of it, I didn't have access to the site so I can opt out of it. So because you didn't give me access to tell you I didn't want it, you
Hmm.
enrolled me in it. And now
Right.
that I want you to take me off, I have to go through delegations to see if you can take me off of something I don't want. When it was your fault that
Wow.
I couldn't tell you I didn't want it. How is that? Like, so now you're taking money out of my check for something I didn't want to pay for because I
Right.
didn't need it.
Opt me out until I tell you I want to be opted in. Like there, it shouldn't be that way. It's not. It shouldn't be. Nothing should be automatic. And
Exactly.
yeah, that's not cool because it's there. Yeah. Yep.
So
And
that that
people still like to use the phone. Like we're among still a generation who wants to get on the phone and talk to
oh,
someone or wants to go in person. Everything is like, oh, here's a chat. No one knows how to use a chat, and they're not even talking to a real person half the time.
and then that was another thing. I called one person. They was like, "That's the number." They was like, "Oh no, you want this department." I called. They put me in that department. I tell them what's going on. Oh no, you want that department. All right, all right. I'm talking to you. Oh, I can't do anything from here. What am I? What do you want me to do?
Right.
Well, I got to put in this request and whatnot. You'll hear back from us in 3 to 5 business days, and then
I
we'll
got
see
one
if
for
there's anything to opt out. I'm like, wait, what?
Yep.
Because I couldn't say no due to the fact that you didn't allow me to say no. Now I gotta ask permission to tell you I don't want it.
Yep.
yo,
Okay.
yeah, because Keem knows. Oh, Nikki, you know where I live too, Keem. Yo, they make it how they make things complicated, right? When I want maintenance, here's the craziest thing. This is so crazy, right? One of the maintenance people live right next door to me. Like he lives across from me, right? For me to get him, where I could just go knock on his door, I have to call a third world country to get them to get maintenance for me.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, what? I could just go walk across the way and like, yo, I need this, but I have to call a third world country, somebody that don't even know English most of the time, and they gotta consider if it's an emergency or not. Because one time what happened, I came home on Thanksgiving and there was water in my bathroom. I didn't know where it was coming from, and I'm like, yo, that's not an emergency. It's a holiday, so I'm like, lady, I don't know what you consider an emergency, but if water's coming from somewhere I never see water coming from, especially the ceiling where there's lights and stuff, that should be an
Hey, Remy.
emergency, lady. But so
Yep.
I definitely understand what you're saying about how they making things complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remy, what's up?
So yeah,
On
I mean, we touched on so many different things, and her CV is just so extensive, and I couldn't get over all of the bills and the acts that she has had a hand in just in the last 3 years. It was insane. That list was so intimidating, but this woman moves mountains, and she sees something that's wrong, and she goes after it, and she gets it done. And that's the progressive type of person that we need everywhere to handle situations. Like if something's wrong, fix it. But instead, she's amongst a whole bunch of people who just want status quo, who just go along, who don't want to fix anything or just shuffle papers around all day. And it's disheartening. While in the meantime, she's seeing hundreds and hundreds of homeless and kids that aren't being fed and children that aren't going to school, and it's disgusting to me.
and the crazy thing is, the money's there, the support is there, but they make it in a like again they make it discouraging. Like they put it in the right type of wording to make it seem like they're doing what they said they're going to do, where the money is not going where it needs to go. Like it's a it's literally the highest level of crabs in the barrel I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want someone to progress, but you don't want them to progress further than you or faster than you. So you're going to do something detrimental to make them seem like they're not doing their job in order to shine light on you that you're doing your job. But it's like elementary school with a bunch of snitches in the room.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah, it's like, who are you
trying
here
to
for? Are
do
you
the
here for
teacher's
yourself
pet.
or to help people?
But you know what hold up. You know what I got from that, Keem and Nikki?
Yeah.
Everything that she said, which was interesting, is basically, here's the point. We talked about the negativity and positivity, but here's the point of, and this is also what you, King. When you make that first step, someone's going to see you make that step, and they're going to want to join you in stepping. So you have to make the first step for a person to want to make that step with you, because they want to see what they stepping with. See what it is with her. What did she say? Your platform is going to grow and grow because what you're doing. That's our
Yeah.
step. So this is what I'm sitting up there saying. As far as when it comes to people helping, like, so you know why people love the platform we got right now? Because we all get along. Like, people don't know how much we talk behind the scenes. We communicate. We like, even in the gym, when people see me and you in the gym, they see how happy we are and everything. So this is not something that we just doing on camera. So the thing about it is, if you want to make a difference, you have to be the difference. Like I already said in my mind, I might not benefit from what the works I'm doing, but my child may one day benefit, or somebody else's child may benefit, and I'm willing to take the our ancestors took the water holes, the lashes, the whips, and everything, slavery picking cotton, for us to be able to sit on this phone right now and be able to have conversations like this. So again, they may not have experienced what we are able to experience, but they started that step to get us where we are. So that's why I'm sitting up there saying, I'm not going to sit up there and say what is not happening. I'm going to say, what can we do to make something work? So again, me and him came together. I did. He had a service. Again, King, you had a service. I had a service. I said, yo, you want to start a cable show? He named the cable show. He got the show started. And look at all of, just season 2 right now. It's going to be so, season 2 is crazy because we already interviewed what? 2 people, and that's already 5 episodes.
Yep.
Just
Three
for the
people.
conversation, huh?
We interviewed 2 new people. We have 3 others.
No, I don't.
We don't even
We
have
got
3.
that interview is more like a conversation, but I'm saying the people we actually interviewed, it's like
Yeah.
they have 5 episodes already on their own.
Yeah.
Anastasia is 3.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm sitting up there saying. It's like, and we don't know what doors those conversations going to open up when that conversation happens. Because somebody's going to, remember, we're on TV, we're on cable.
Yep.
So you don't know what somebody might see and be, wait a minute. What she's saying is so true. We talked about funding, why lack of funding, what's coming that a lot of people see coming, but they don't know what's coming. Because that was devastating to me too. I just remember that later on. So she addressed a lot. So my point is, like I keep saying to people, you say you want to be uplifted, but you're looking at things that's bringing you down. That's not, we're not bringing things, we're not gossiping and doing nothing. We're showing you, hey, this person's an expert in this field, and this is what they saying. So when I can't wait for the psychiatrist one to come out, because now I want to see what people, because we talk about mental health with her as well. So let's see what people do with their mental health when they hear this woman talk and say what you need to further yourself.
Yep. Exactly. And I mean, I hope people do come out of the woodworks too and let us know. And again, we're here to support. We're here to speak with people. We're here to just share all of our knowledge and what life experiences we've been through to help others to reach wherever it is that they want to go in. And yeah, I'm excited for that one. I know I don't even know who this person is, but I'm sure it's going to touch on so many things that people are going through right now and in ways to help elevate and get through it.
I got another big interview or sit down coming up. I just have to schedule it with this organization that is known worldwide. Um, I just happened to be at the mechanics, and this person was there at the same mechanic, and I overheard what they do, and I introduced myself. We talked, and before I knew it, he was handing me a card. He's like, "I would love to sit down with y'all and talk," because the message that he has to bring
Mm-hmm.
for the organization is another. It might be another 2-3 parter, but this one I want to do different. There's a different gonna. It's gonna be a different vibe with this interview. That's all
Okay.
I'm gonna say. We're gonna do something completely different,
Awesome.
which
Awesome.
may be the new MO.
Okay. All right. I love that. I love that. Now's the time when we're just starting to try different things to see which way we want to engage with the people we're having conversations with and our listeners, just to see what people gravitate towards and can interact with. And I think that's why it's so important to do the shorts, because it's just giving people small snippets of what we're doing and just getting a little taste of what it is that we've been up to say, oh, well, I think I want to actually go into the channel and see what's going on. What else is there? What else can I learn about? And it's just really utilizing the tools that we have to push ourselves as far as we can and get out there. And I've been happy with the shorts that I've put out so far for like Wednesday Whispers. Almost all of them have 400 plus views. Hoping we can get one that's going to be around 500 and just kind of pushing out more and more and more. But again, the more we put out, the more people are going to see and want to actually engage. And I don't know where Dante went.
I can't even see either one of you. It's just a black bar above my head.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
this
don't know
whole
where he
time I hear you, but I haven't seen it. As soon as I joined, they like blacked out the camera, and I've just been sitting here on my porch with my coffee.
went. Oh, just talking to a blank screen.
With a little rabbit running through my yard. This is so cool. I'm sitting, just chilling.
Wait, which phone are you on? Are you on your iPhone or in your the other one?
Yeah. I don't think it's the phone. It might just be Instagram. Like,
Of course, good
too
old
many.
Instagram. But I can see you, so you're on camera still. Oh my goodness. All right. So anything else? So season 2 is going to come out, I believe, April 28th. So
I got
on Sunday, right?
FedEx truck.
Wait, what?
Um, FedEx truck guy just pulled up in a rental. Um, I actually, yeah. As far as something new, something exciting that's happening, I'm actually starting to get back into music and creating. And I sat down with a gentleman yesterday, and we've been going back and forth about doing a joint project,
Okay.
and now it was officially set in stone yesterday that the new project is going to go forward, and I'm introducing an element of live instrumentation this time around with actual, musicians, and I'm just pooling all of these other musicians together, and it's going to be something crazy.
Yay. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. So when can we anticipate that coming out? So it's just in the beginning of it, but what's the next step for you then?
Um, the next step for me would probably be a re-release of my first set of albums, but that's gonna happen. There are a couple projects that me and Dante are working on that are gonna come first, and then the re-release. And so hopefully by July, the newest project will be either complete or about to release.
Okay. That's good timing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So many things in the works. Key here, Mr. Jakeem, is for you to stay healthy, for you to get enough rest, and and to ask for help. And hopefully, you know, between all of our resources, trying to find someone who can jump on board as far as the editing world. I don't know if you have anyone in mind.
I do.
You do?
I've
Okay.
had this one person in mind for a while who kind of already said that, like, he's like, when are we going to do a weird project? When are we going to do something?
Yeah.
So I need to go and tap that person on the shoulder, like, hey, remember that thing you wanted to do? Let's do this and see where he's at, because he has his own business and he does a lot of work too for the theater company as well. So it's like, I don't know what his schedule is like and how much he can take on. So
Okay.
I'm gonna set up a conversation with him and see where he could fit in and how he would like to participate.
Okay. Good. Awesome. I hope that works out, and however small that he can contribute, that will be huge, especially if it frees up any of your time to be able to really focus on the camera work and being involved as much as you can in the conversations that we have with who we talk to is huge. Dante, you want to say something?
All I know is my phone said it was hot. Being only to talk. I never seen that ever say that on my phone.
It says what?
It said it was hot, and next thing you know, I didn't see y'all no more.
Oh, yeah. If it gets too hot, it'll just shut
I
down.
was spitting a hot fight. Now I'm in my car and I ain't have the windows open, so I guess the phone got hot. I don't know. Who cares?
Your phone overheated.
All right. Any last
This phone,
words from the two of you?
Say less, do more.
Amen. Amen.
my thing is, listen, pay attention. We got a lot of things creeping up, a lot of things coming. I'm just trying to get dates. Once I get these dates, hurricane's coming. Hurricane Beyond. That's what it's going to be called. Hurricane Beyond. Think I'm playing?
Not at all. I love it.
Oh, hold up, King. Hold up, wait, King. If you're saying you're tired, what I'm about to do is going to be real reckless. You're going to be even more drained. So
Thank
it's
you.
like you better let me know. You better let me know before I pump the gas, because you don't have no idea what I'm about to do.
Speechless.
He doesn't. I told him the ideas that I gave him, because once we get in the lab and record, and once I lay this song and I put that out, floodgates is going to open. And then the other thing that I told you, Nikki, we're going to do, that's going to open, because I already got a lot of people that's going to be interested in it, because it's a bigger thing that's going to work out for everyone. That's why I said you make that step.
Yep.
People going to see you making a step, and they're going to want to make the step with you.
Yep.
So now you're going to know who's in the, after this, you're going to know who's in the best of your interest and who's not. That's how you do it. You don't have to say and ask for help and say, hey, who want to help me? You do something, they're going to show if they want to help you or not. Like I told you, I got a caterer on the staff. We ain't got to worry about food. We got a chef on the staff. We ain't got to worry about that. There's other people we could put on the staff, but are they going to fit and work with everybody? So I need to know before I get you tired, because I'm about to get you drained, buddy.
So,
Let's go.
it's all right.
He'll be ready.
Okay. You better eat your vitamins and go for walks or something. Or come join me in the gym. Come join me in the gym right now, me and Remy.
Yeah. That's what you training today.
I'm probably gonna do chest again. We did good. Yo, our last two workout, we been doing real good. So I'm probably gonna do chest again today,
Okay.
and probably tricep.
Okay. Yeah, we're off today, so we'll probably get in a walk. It's beautiful out, so I want to get outside at some point. All right, so next week we will be off, and we will reconvene the week after. I am going away for a few days, a much needed vacation to Hi, Lorna. To decompress and just kind of reset and get ready for whatever's coming next.
All right,
So,
so I'm gonna take the rest of this week to try to really rest because next week I'm getting back in it.
okay.
So I'm gonna be editing up all these episodes to get them ready for season 2. I'm uh I'm gonna tap that person on the shoulder, see what's going on with that,
Yep.
and I'm going to join you in the gym. So next week is a big week. So
Yeah.
So the
I'm
new
gonna,
season 2 start the week after next, right?
yes.
The 28th.
Okay. So showtime.
Yes, more shorts will be coming out. I'm going to start working on. So I put my last short out for episode one of Wednesday Whispers. So today we'll start bringing out shorts from episode 2.
What up, Jay Heavy
And
in the building?
hey, hey. So I think what I'll do is just do maybe 7 because I have so many Wednesday Whispers to work on. We'll do 1 for each day and then move into the following episode just so people can see little snippets of all the episodes that we put out already.
Mm.
Well,
I
hold up,
think that'll
Nikki,
work
before
well.
you go.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know you was going to be on next week. Then before you go, you got to let the people know now. So what's coming and what you said we did the shorts. We got people coming. What is coming up for season 2? Because if it starts the week after, we're not going to be on Wednesday. What's
Yep.
coming? So they have the anticipation of what's to come.
Yeah, so on the 28th, we have Mind Games coming out to start season 2. And with Wednesday Whispers, I don't know. I don't know what we want to do. I have a couple people that I'd love to get on here just to have a conversation. Actually, what would probably work well, one of my best friends, Bonnie, she's down in Florida. I think she would be an awesome person to talk to about mental health and some of the things that she's been through on her journey and healing and some of the really cool things that she's doing now with her chiropractor and more of spiritual healing and chakras. And I think, Jakeem, you would really enjoy that, what she's doing with healing that way. That would be fun to get her on. So I'll see what her work schedule is and we can get her on. And I don't know, I'd also like to have some sort of round table with a couple competitors like Connie and I think just Cynthia is how you pronounce her name. She said it so fast to me yesterday. And then just have a bunch of females on competitors and, you guys can kind of dig into our world of what we've been doing over the last several years.
That'd be cool.
That's
Yeah.
already done. How you want to do it? Like I said, if you want, see while you eat off next week, we could go. Me and you could go visit these places and figure out which one we want to actually do it at and how long we want to do it for. Because once we get the time, unless you want to call them and reach out and find out if they say they give a time limit, or what's up with our home base? Is it up yet?
Home base for what?
He knows what I'm talking about.
What?
You broke up, so I didn't hear anything you said.
I said the home base.
The home base that you was talking about in East Providence?
No, you got the one where we started, not your home.
Oh, yes. That's they're still in the process of reconstruction of that space, but that's still, yes, that is still a home base, and that's another episode that's going to happen once everything is established there, and everything is settled and up to par and open for the public. We're revisiting one of our locations from season 1 to give you an update on where they've been since the last time we've talked. There's a lot of different things that's happened. They've upgraded the location. There's been a change of the guard in a sense. So, and we're going to revisit something. I'm not going to give it a title or a place yet, but that's going to be a great venue to have these conversations when it comes to multiple sit downs. I think that is something that is going to be coming down the line very soon to be a strong home base for larger venues. For a talk back that I was planning on having with a lot of previous uh, sit down conversations with a lot of people like Sneaker Junkies, Mike, Meta. Like I'm working on getting a forum where we and bring in the audience to have these one-on-one conversations. So people who are tuning in, like on Wednesday Whispers, and tuning into the cable channels and the YouTube channels, who want to pick the brain of these people. I'm trying to set that up now where there's an event where we all come in and have that open forum to have these conversations.
Oh, I love that. Yes, yes,
So,
yes.
Told you, there's a lot in the works. That's why I say it is so much. So, but season 2, woo, Nikki, wait till you hear this therapist lady. Woo. We had
Absolutely. Yeah, and we'll get after Anastasia's episode airs, we'll get her on Wednesday Whispers, and we'll come in, we'll talk about it, and she
hold up, we
can
gotta get
whatever she wants to
Keem.
add in that conversation.
Keem Friend, that's in episode 1. He gotta come on Wednesday Whispers because he's the first person we talk with.
Okay.
But we're gonna talk with him again. So he is gonna be the person that you're gonna get on Wednesday Whispers after that episode.
So can we get that in the works, Jakeem? Is it possible for him? Okay. Do you want to contact him, or do you want to give me his contact information?
Oh, I'll get it because he works with adults. He works at for an adult facility for I hate saying it, but it's like it's a home for the adult mentally challenged.
Yeah.
It's like it is a boarding house. It just sounds terrible. Like there's no right way of saying it. There's not a comfortable way of saying it. Like I hate to say mentally challenged people because there's no mentally challenged person. It's just people who had situations in which they have to work differently to resolve those situations. But yes, I will put that in the works to speak with them, and we will get that going.
Because that's the first show. That's the first. It's me, him, and Keem sitting down, and we're actually that's the starting point of the mental health conversation.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, even if I could go to him, or we'll see what his situation is, if we need to go to him, or if he can, if he has an Instagram that he can jump on with us, you know, just let me know. But if we can get him on
You ain't gonna
after
say
the
nothing about
28th.
him smoking right now, Nikki? You ain't gonna say nothing about him smoking in front of you?
I already did.
She's been doing this the whole time. I can't see it, but I know it.
Yo, first of all, I was in the gym. At least I'm working out. She getting on me about my vices.
Yeah.
At least I'm telling her
I
what
left
I'm
in the
doing.
room by myself, or did I?
I'm being gentle with him right now.
E&J. That's the weapon of choice. Peach E&J. I'm trying to tell you something. That's the weapon of choice.
Peach E&J.
I'll take some salted caramel crown.
Listen, Peach E&J, once you start sipping, you don't stop sipping. I'm trying to tell you, we ran through like 10 bottles of that already.
You are ridiculous.
Hey, listen.
We all have our vices.
You gave me some free time off of work. I'm like, yep, I'm going to party. See, Keem, if you was hanging with me, there's no way you could be down.
Listen, you be probably looking at the bottom of my feet. I ain't sitting
right?
I'm good.
You'd be on the ground hanging with him. On that note, all right, y'all, we will be back in 2 weeks with the next Wednesday Whispers.
I'm going to go and get a haircut.
All right. That'll make you feel better. All right, you guys. So,
hold up, you gotta say the other side of things is airing, coming out April 28th.
Yep.
Season 2, mental health, and a whole lot of other things. Nikki getting us on our vices.
Yeah.
But you hear that pound? You hear that?
Lots of stuff coming out, you guys. We are so excited and very blessed for you to be on the journey with us. We have so much to come, and be ready. We got to be ready. You got to be ready. All right, you two, carry on with your day. Jakeem, smile, raise up those spirits. I know you'll feel better as you get moving, the
Drink
day goes on.
some spirits.
Dante, go work out. On that note, this is Wednesday Whispers, episode 9? We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye, y'all.
Salute.